I had spoken until my throat felt like the desert wind cracking, aching. I had filled the nights with the sound of my heart poured my soul into sentence built bridge of hope between us with nothing but my trembling voice, but her silence was not empty, it was fire. It stood between us like a wall of heat in the desert. None you could not touch it, you could not walk through it. It shimmered, it mocked me, it swallowed everything I tried to say. Her lips did not move, but her silence screamed at me a thousand things she would never admit and have heard storms that crushed tents into the sand. I have heard falcons cry into the open sky when they lose their way home. I have heard my own voice break under the weight of goodbye, but nothing is louder than a woman who has decided not to answer you in her silence. I could hear the night we first meet running to dust. I could hear the promise we made fall like glass from the top of the Burj Khalifa. I could hear the echo of my own words bouncing back at me, useless, unwanted. The desert is never truly quit. It haunts with the memory of winds, of camels passing, of water once flowing. But that night, when the desert bowed to her silence, the fire between us died, the tea went cold, the stars refused to listen. Her silence burned me in places no one could see. It see my thoughts on fire, turned my heart into smoke, and the roast part I keep speaking, hoping my words could quench it. They never did. If she had shooted, if she had crushed me, if she had broken my name into pieces with the sharp edge of her tongue, I would have survived anger in a storm. You can wait out. When she left, she did not slam the door. She did not say goodbye. She left her silence behind to burn me again and again. Each time I tried to remember her voice, I wandered through the empty streets of my own thoughts, calling her name as if it were a lost falcon, hoping it would return to my arm, hoping it would still agonize me, but the silence in her eyes had already thought my name. How to forget itself? The sun rose, but it could not warm me. Its light fell on the city's glass words, but not on my chest. The silence she left had wrapped itself around me like a shawl I made of shadows. People spoke to me. I heard the word, but none of them reached my soul. Her silence had deafened me to the word, the kind that blows from the tea, carrying the smell of salt and longing. Once that wine brought her letter to me. Now it carried nothing but the weight of her absence. The wind would crackle me as if asking, "Do you want me to take your words to her?" But I no longer trusted my words. They had failed me before, where the water still moved like it had a purpose. I wondered if it had over no silence, but even the water spoke in whispers, in flashes, in the language of motion. Her silence was worse than still water. It was a frozen sea of holding her hands and letting my voice pour into them.